What is good, everybody? I am your host Raikage Roundup, back at you with another video. This is a new series for the channel that I'm going to call Raikage Roundups, where I talk about the various PC and gaming news from the week. Before we get into the video, I need you to smash the like button so it helps me and the YouTube algorithm grow the channel. So sit back, relax, and let's have a week in review from last week. Press F in the chat for Mixer because Microsoft announced that their streaming platform Mixer is no more. They are currently merged with the Facebook gaming platform, so +1 for Facebook. Mixer partners will be granted partner status with Facebook Gaming, and the platform will honor and match all existing partnership agreements as closely as possible. So the prominent streamers Ninja and Shroud are now free men from their Mixer exclusive deal, but for the rest of the streamers, keep on grinding on a different platform, and I wish you the best. The amperage is through the roof because there are new leaks for the NVIDIA RTX 3080 line with the Ampere architecture. The leaks have been juicy from NVIDIA and their anticipated RTX 3080. So many rumors, so much grain of salt to take. If NVIDIA is able to adopt the 7nm manufacturing process, AMD won't have such an easy time dunking on it with their big Navi. NVIDIA could significantly boost performance up to 50% according to some rumors, while also saving power significantly. When combined with DLSS, Deep Learning Super Sampling, which will absolutely be a part of whatever graphics card NVIDIA puts out next, this could potentially lead to 4K graphics cards being available in the mid-range sector for the first time. Apple has been in the news a lot lately, so let's start out with some new iPhone details. All 4 models will have matching designs for the first time with ultra-slim bezels with OLED, the same improved primary and ultra-wide cameras, and the same new Apple A14 chipset. The differentiators are aluminum versus stainless steel chassis, LiDAR, a telephoto lens, and different aspects of 5G coverage. Another update, another edition of Apple taking features from Android and slapping it on iPhones. However, this is a significant update which adds widgets, app library, picture in video, less intrusive Siri, and notification bar. Lots of good stuff with this update, and I am actually excited to try it out on my other family's phones in the future. The Apple news keeps on flowing, guys. The upcoming A12Z will transition Apple away from x86 CPUs from Intel to their own proprietary devices. As a side benefit, Macs will also be able to run iOS applications natively once the ARM hardware actually ships. There can be a performance boost from 50 to 100% above an equivalent Intel CPU with their ARM CPU, powered by a 12-core processor, with cost savings are supposedly in the 40 to 60% range. This is very exciting news, and both of these would be enormous improvements, but the claim gain is large enough to take with a grain of salt, everyone. We'll need more conclusive numbers to check this out, but if what Apple is saying is true, the A12Z Silicon represents a very good future for Apple, and it raises questions for Intel. More ARM news. Raikage and Fujitsu started developing their ARM-based supercomputer in 2014, working closely with ARM to design the A64FX processor. Each of these chips has 48 CPU cores based on the ARM architecture, making it the first chip with that caliber in the world. There's 396 racks. Each full-size rack contains 384 processing nodes. Each of those CPU cores is clocked at 2.2 GHz, sharing 32 GB of RAM per chip. So the Fugaku system runs on a monster of a chip, and the supercomputer has 158,976 of them. That works out to more than 7 million CPU cores and pulls about 28.3 megawatts of power. Google has long been known to collect a lot of your data for an indefinite period, but now you are getting some options to take back control of your data. Newly formed Google accounts will auto-delete activity and location every 18 months by default. and YouTube history will delete every 36 months. Existing accounts, however, will still need to proactively turn on this feature, as Google does not want to force a change on users who, for whatever reason, want the company to maintain a forever record of their activity. Pokemon is expanding out to even more genres now. The Pokemon Presents livestream started with news of an all-new Pokemon game, Pokemon Unite. The team-based cooperative MOBA game is being developed in cooperation with Tencent and developer Timmy Studios. It will be free to play on Nintendo Switch and mobile and support cross-platform play. The matches are 5v5 and take place on a MOBA-like map split into halves that represent your teams. Each side is littered with several control points that can be used to score goals. Battles will take place in real time, and as you progress through the battles, your Pokemon will level up and learn new moves, and each Pokemon has a Unite move. This is a very interesting move from the Pokemon Company, and let's see where it goes. The Return of the Legend. Crash Bandicoot has been missing in action for years at this point, with the remastered versions of his past adventures and racing spin-offs keeping fans occupied. However, our time is now, as the famous mascot is back this year with a completely new adventure that Activision is calling a true sequel. Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, is a follow-up to the original PlayStation trilogy and is being designed by a group of longtime fans. It has a release date of October 2nd, 2020, and it will release on the PS4 and Xbox One. That's it for the news from last week. If you like the content, please comment down below if you're excited for any of the news pieces that I talked about. Give the video a like and follow me on my other social media platforms in the description. I'm on Twitch, Discord, and Instagram. Raikage out.